most played. I really love the options, as you mentioned, in terms of that ability to prevent the dashes and the mobility. But I want to see how this early game will play out and how these lanes will get started. In terms of Jankos, where do you think he's going to set his priority up here? It's showing up in the middle lane. Yike will go toe-to-toe with Jankos in just a moment. He's sitting on that chicken camp. Caps low on mana, low on health, and Yike will get rooted up, gets knocked backwards, and Vizio is looking for the W. The Void Missile does not connect. Flash over the wall from Yike. Here comes Jankos and Flacket. First blood is available and secured by Team Heretics.
G2 are just playing this too greedy. They try to go for the play on bot, but ends up being able to clear his top side, gets Guddle, and then move in to steal away that camp as well. You've even got control for video on mid now. Caps.
Ooh, flashes towards the tower. Connects, and Caps is able to deliver Jankos to that mid turret. In the river, so potential fight on the horizon here, Dagda.
Yeah, Yike wins this though, so Jankos needs some help real quick. Caps is also trading effectively.
Level 6 is available for Vizio, jumping onto Yike. Here comes Flacket from downtown. Second kill secured for the Zeri. Caps is holding on to the petrifying gaze, needs to stun up multiple targets. Hans Summer does not have that Moonlight Vigil. Vizio is going forward there, looking for the damage onto Hans Summer. Caps will pick up the kill onto Jankos in the mid lane, but it's Heretics running for their lives. Miasma will not find a target, and Heretics should just about be able to escape. Ends up being a 1-for-1 in that middle lane.
Flacket's the Jankos on this bottom side. Flacket, he's just under so much threat. Hansam and Mick even playing this wave, this lane incredibly well, and honestly, I think this is more than a bait than anything.
Ooh, a little bit of an engage. Jankos going forward. Flacket is low. Hansama is abandoned, and the kill is secured.
Caps is the moment, so I think you need to find some way to get onto Caps and catch him out before he can get himself up and rolling.
So flank angles is something we're going to keep an eye on. Another 1v1. Ultimates have been thrown down. Ebby needs to get that Q's on cooldown. Heals for now. Flashes away and Broken Blade wins it. He manages to pick up that kill.
It's a disaster for those resources invested. I mean, yeah, it's a 300 gold lead, but it's nothing really to write home about. And this was a talk about, look for Caps, but can they do it?
We're going to find out. Flash available for Caps as well as the ultimate. Yike is in the fray, gets jumped on. Vizio and Jankos now stepping out. They do not have the damage to take him down. Subjugate really keeping Yike healthy and alive. Vizio running a risk, they're stepping forward, manages to find the kill, turns away from the petrifying gaze, and Jankos is able to flash out too. That was a very cheeky play on the exit. Flacket will step forward now, firing with that burst. Caps is rooted in place by the Lost Chapter, and with the help of Flacket, will finally take down another. Team Heretics find their kills and punish G2.
Huge play from Heretics. We're talking about, look, they need to try and
being pushed back under the tower, Jankos making his way up top. But again, you can feel the sort of control throughout the course of the lanes here for G2. Zebi has started this fight, knowing Jankos is relatively close by. No ultimate for that Maokai, however, and that's a kill already secured for Broken Blade. Instantly traded back by Jankos.
Jankos is playing this game so incredibly.
How long do they stick on this Baron is the question.
Yeah, they're just going to try and threaten it, but they do it incredibly quickly, and I don't think Flacket's going to be here in time.
Might not be able to. Ebby's going forward, Nature's Grasp is thrown out. Vizio still got that ultimate. The Killer Instinct inside the pit. Baron secured by G2. Vizio and Ebby are running for their lives. They've been engaged on. Broken Blade trying to zone away the mid lane, and Flacket finally joins the fight. Throws out that W, and Vizio still holding on to that Killer Instinct, holding on to that backline dive. Can he pull the trigger? Will he pull the trigger? Does so in just a moment. Now starting to step back and stand up, locked down. Vizio is focused and destroyed by G2. Flacket finally backed up by Mercer with that chapter, but it's too little. It's just a little late. And it's a 1-for-2, and the Baron goes the way of a G2. Chase is on though, and Hans Summer was up there. Why they are likely they are the 1 and 2 seeds here going into group stage.
I mean, honestly, I put this as a G2 only. Like, this is exactly how they like to play, and they're going to catch Jankos.
All right, so ultimate is thrown down. Leo's got that fire, teleport being channeled. Miasma's now on cooldown for a little while. Ultra Shock over the wall. Jankos no ult, chunked down to what? A 3rd HP. G2 starting to threaten the Baron. Mercer's Lost Chapter is going to need to be perfect. Caps still has the ultimate, still has the flash. And it does just look like they're toying with their food. Look, minions pushing in towards Team Heretics' base, as Heretics are looking for an opportunity to step into the fight.
But it's a bluff. You've no ult for Jankos. It's all on Mercer, and who's going to step forward with the cap line?
Well, where does Vizio go? Vizio and Mercer Ebby can get over the
TP
wall
the
with
base.
the blast cone, teleport into the base. Caps is pushing, trying to take down that last Nexus turret. Another reply as the recall will complete from Vito. He's got that static shift to wave clear. 3 members of Heretics jumping onto 4 of G2. The Lost Chapter roots up just a few for now, and that's a shutdown. Jankos managing to pick the kill up onto Hans Sommer, but under the tower, Caps gets the kill. Now there's no one defending that last stand, and all of a sudden we have a
I'm now going into serious mode once again. League officials have confirmed the bug with the Cassiopeia ult and reported by Team Heretics. They offered them a chrono break, which Heretics have accepted. League officials are currently initiating the chrono break. The pause happened at 32:35, and we will go back to 32:15.
Okay.
So 20 seconds behind. So we'll have a look at the
Oh,
bug
we get
here.
to see the bug.
Okay.
Nickel said it's to do with the Cassio ult.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Yeah, I see
okay.
that.
I see that. That
Yeah.
is fair.
It's like peripheral vision.
yeah, for sure.
You know?
it is. Now I
VTO
understand why
there,
that came out
he's
for sure.
Hercules, and he's got the buffed up shield, and he's trying to direct the gaze of Medusa back.
And so I think that he's.
Yeah, he's-
so
is it
basically-
because he like,
clicks in that
on him
direction to turn, but he
yeah,
isn't actually
but
facing that
I
way.
see,
Yep.
I
That's
see.
interesting.
Well, I understand then why it took them so long to.
Drift is brought back up onto your screens. Ebby is able to get over the wall with the blast cone. Down in the bottom of your screen, Caps is pushing forward onto VTO. The time holding onto that petrifying gaze in the river. Flacket is pushed back by Hans Sommer. The Flacket does stay alive. VTO this time round shuts down Caps. He picks up the kill in the 1v1, but the Baron is being threatened by G2.
Video has already used G2 are on the march again.
Yeah, G2 pushing forward. Baron empowered minions. Pillar of Ice is up onto Mercer, who's flashless, and he's taken out, unable to get back to Flacket, sacrificing himself. We are obviously back on the old HUD, as the chrono break does have problems with our new one. And now in a 4 versus 5 and Baron empowered minions. Jankos goes over the wall, he's level 14, pushed back by Broken Blade, and Ebby is being cut down by red, white, Hans Sommer. Flacket uses that ultimate and unable to do much more. Vito has got the killer instinct available, but is not pulling the trigger just yet. Waiting to see if Hans goes low, stepping forward, and that's it! It's done! Not enough damage from Vito, the last man standing. And G2 will ace Team Heretics, win the fight, and turn their attention to the Nexus.
It took a while to get here, but G2 have done it. They win the fight, they get the Baron, and Mercer. It's an honest effort, but that'll be all she wrote for Team
The
Heretics.
final kill of the game onto Yumi seems poetic. G2